Okay? So if we want to put this in standard form, then I should divide by x. Okay, let me do it here. All right, number 2, part B. So how we divide? If we divide by x, what do you get? dy by dx plus 1 over xy equals to 4x plus 1 over x, right? That's what happens when you divide by x, right? Then you know your p, your function p is the coefficient of y, which is 1 over x. Then I know the integrating factor should be what? Should be e raised to the power, the integral of p dx. You integrate p with respect to x because your function p is the function x. So your integral should be with respect to x, not y. Okay? So what is this? That's e to the integral of 1 over x dx. And we know the integral of 1 over x.
It's ln.
So that's ln x. Okay? The integral of 1 over x is ln x. So this becomes what? This is simply what? X. So in the quiz, some of you, majority, did not know what is e to the ln x. And they put 1 over x. That's not 1 over x. It's x, because those cancel and you just end up with x. So that's your integrating factor, which is x. So what do we do with this? What do we do with this? We multiply the equation, this equation, the original equation, this one, by the integrating factor. So you're going to multiply the original equation. Multiply the original equation by x. So you go back to the original equation multiplied by x, and what do you got?
X squared.
Then you multiply, not the original equation, this one. You multiply the standard form. You multiply this equation by x. So this gives you what? X dy by dx plus y equals to 4x plus 1. All right, when you multiply that by x, so 1 over x cancels. X times 1 over x is 1. And then the right-hand side, there's x in the denominator. When you multiply by x, the x is gone. So you get 4x plus 1. So if you do that, then automatically, the left-hand side of the equation becomes what? Becomes the derivative of the integrating factor times y. So this is automatically becomes this. You don't need to prove it. We show that. Right? You can verify that easily. Just take the derivative of this product. That should be this one by the product rule. It's very easy to verify. So by the product rule, if you can, test it quickly. So x times y, what is the derivative of x times y? By the product rule will be x times the derivative of y, which is dy by dx, plus y times derivative of x, which is 1. So that's this one. This one is this after you differentiate it. So then what we're saying is true. This side becomes the derivative of the integrating factor times y. And the right-hand side remains the same. But by taking the integral of both sides, the left-hand side becomes xy because the integral cancels the derivative. So you only need to integrate what? The right-hand side of the equation, right? With respect to x. And that's easy to do. So what is the integral for x plus 1?
X squared.
So that is
2x squared.
2x squared plus x plus c. And then finally, you can solve for y if you want. Simply you can divide by x. So this becomes what? 2x squared plus x plus c over x. That's the general solution, but B, it's an initial value problem. So therefore you have to use the initial condition y at 1 equals to 8 to find c, which means I need to put 8 in y, right? And then replace x by 1, right? So what do we get here? You get 2 plus 1 plus c over 1. So this gives you 3 plus c over 1, which is 3 plus c, right? So 3 plus c equals 8, then c equals to what? 5. So then the solution now to the initial value problem becomes what? The solution becomes what? Y equals to 2x squared plus x plus 5 over x. This is the solution to the initial value problem.
Quick question.
Yes.
Dr.
Yes.
Is this all we're doing today?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
So now you can go ahead and do A as an exercise after. I'm going to do one more after I'm done, then you can go back and do the rest of those exercises, okay? Okay, so let's do one from here, from this list. Let's see which one. We need the general solution of, let me try C, okay? Let's try C from number 3. C is what? So you need to solve cosine x dy by dx plus sine y sine xy, okay, equals to 1. So how we solve this equation? How we find the general solution of this equation? Again,